Good evening, family. This Tommy coming to y'all on this Saturday evening. You know, it's been a beautiful day. Just recording this little clip for the podcast, Tommy and Shank podcast. Hit the like button, the subscribe button. You know, today let's vibe a little bit about this thing called responsibility. Men and responsibility. All right. What is responsibility? Responsibility, number one, to me, is the taking care of the things I created. That's number one. You know, because as a man, you got to be more than willing and committed to take care of the things you created. All right? The situations you created. It don't matter. If you created it, it's your obligation to take care of it and be responsible for it. Brothers, when we make these children, you know, regardless of how you feel about the situation, you have a responsibility and a duty to take care, nurture, raise, protect, and provide for the children that you create or help create. You know? Because any fool with a penis can make a baby. That don't make you a man. What make you a man is your determination to raise and prepare a future for the children that you create. All right? It's easy to walk away from responsibility. Okay, but that's not what men do. Men don't walk away from responsibility. We welcome challenges. We don't make excuses. We make it happen. All right? Some things are just like, some things are just understood without having to be explained. All right? Because when I walk through the streets and I see some of our young children completely lost their mind and lost their way, especially our young brothers, you know, it's a direct reflection of growing up with no direction. All right? That's what you here for. You here to give our young men direction. Our young men and women examples. Okay? As a man, you're your daughter's first boyfriend. You know that, fellas? Yeah, you are first boyfriend. You the first man that's going to nurture her, that's going to protect her, that's going to provide for her, that's going to take care of her, that's going to love her the way she's supposed to be loved. And you're going to set the example for the kind of man that she should have in her life. And if you ain't around, who's supposed to give her that direction? If you're not willing to accept the responsibility of raising her, who is around to give her that direction? Huh? She'll be out here messing with anybody. The kind of guys you don't approve of at all. All right? She'll be raising men. You know, doing all kinds of things because she don't have no direction and no example of what a true man look like. All right? You supposed to put in her head, in her mind, what a true man look like. Other than that, she'll be going through for anything out here. All right? She'll be running behind every dude she think cute. All right? Trust and believe that. And when we leave our, you know, young brothers out here, our boys out here to raise their self, to become men with no direction, you know, they become irresponsible. It's like Jay-Z's statement. You know, I know what he was saying. You know, that's why, you know, I couldn't be critical of him because I understood where he was coming from. All right, man, we gotta raise these boys. They get raised by mama and they emotional. And they don't understand, you know, what it mean to be checked and what it mean to be put in line. That's how they get pulled over by these officers and they ain't used to being checked. And they get in their feelings and end up somebody, one of these crazy white boys killing them. All right? Because they don't understand that, all right, your mouth sometimes is the last thing you need to use to get yourself out of a situation. 9 out of 10, it's your ears and your mind. All right? But as a man, we know that. But as boys, with no growing up with no direction, you know, sometimes their lack of respect for authority will get them hurt. It'll get them hurt, and you know it will. All right, because they too emotional. They don't understand that you can't always go back and forth with authority. All right? Our main thing is for them to make it out of the situation. Not get emotional and crumble and do something stupid or something crazy or something perceived as aggressive. The last thing we want to do is put our children in bad situations. We want to always put them in the best situations.